It doesn't matter what anyone thinks in there apart from the jury. So I'm always watching their opinion because they're dictating our future. So when I saw the video come in, I saw their reaction. Wasn't good.
It was the music video and the words used within it that convicted my client and his friends.
It does not matter whose hand held the gun. Everyone who joined in committing the crime is equally guilty.
If one person commits a crime and others knowingly join in, joint enterprise allows them to be held responsible.
For years, these families have been campaigning against law
which sees people convicted of assault or murder, even if they didn't strike the fatal blow.
Back in the day, from like 2004 to maybe 2010, that's when I went to prison. There wasn't really a lot of people doing music videos. It was a DVD era and like an era of just freestyles. Like you would get a lot of people, like a compilation, you'd get a lot of different artists on one DVD and that would circulate.
We started making music together probably like when we was in that year 10 probably. Those times, it wasn't really, there was no social media like that. So yeah, we had probably like 1 or 2 tunes that was a bit popular back then.
I got a call saying there was a house party like locally. I went there with a few friends. By the time I got to the party, it was just madness. Like it was just people outside screaming. I could tell something had happened.
As I was heading towards the party, a group of my friends, they were coming back from the party. I thought someone just got roughed up. I didn't know it was that serious at the time.
Members of one gang were invited guests of the party, and the rival gang broke in and attacked one of the party members.
I was arrested with about 5 or 6 people outside another party for breach of the peace. I wasn't arrested for a stabbing.
I got arrested for a public disorder. That's all I got arrested for. There was a lot of people got arrested.
They eventually charged us with GBH with intent.
9 teenagers have now been charged with the slashing of a man's throat at a 16th birthday party. In an unprovoked attack, the teenagers gatecrashed the celebrations at a South London house party.
At no stage did anyone suggest that my client was holding the knife, but the main evidence against my client was one of the other partygoers put my client in the property.
The people that came to the house initially all had their faces covered. Witness was another gang member.
There was cell site analysis that showed that his phone was moving towards the party, although at no stage put him at the party. But joint enterprise meant that it appeared that they were there and part of it. The music video changed the entire dynamic of the trial as far as my client was concerned. I do remember the prosecution barrister coming to me and saying that they had found a number of music videos. I think 5 were introduced as part of the trial.
The main people I care about his opinion right now is the jury, so I'm always watching their opinion. Right now, it doesn't matter what anyone thinks in there apart from those 12 people, because they're dictating our future at the moment. So when I saw the video come in, I saw their reaction. It wasn't good.
My client appeared in all 5 clips. He was seen to be rapping alone in one of the clips and with some of his co-defendants in others. I'm the best in the music. You man are just desperate to
They were going through the music video thoroughly. They were going word by word. This means that, like all the slang words towards the jurors. Like every 5-10 seconds, they're stopping the video. That line meant this.
The words in the video certainly appeared to be directly about what had occurred.
We certainly seem to see a different response to rap music within the criminal justice system than other genres of music. It's a form of creative expression. In and of itself, it's no more evidence of someone's conduct or their character than the content of other genres of music. In joint enterprise cases, the gang narrative gets used as a way to kind of sweep these people together and say, oh, they all have the same mindset. They all intended this offense. They were in it together.
The video was made before the day of that offence. But that freestyle, that was shot before the offence even happened. So it was kind of just a slap in the face for them to be pushing this narrative of we're bragging about something that it's just, but what can you do when you're there? You just got to try and fight for your life, really, in Old Bailey.
We've seen music videos and lyrics being used to prove a number of different issues in criminal trials. In joint enterprise cases, in particular, we often see it being used as evidence of gang membership or association. It plays into stereotypes that already exist around young Black people as being involved in crimes, as being in gangs, for example. And again, that becomes really useful in joint enterprise cases where the prosecution try to create a gang narrative to kind of sweep everyone up into this offense.
All of a sudden, it was as though we leapt up the order of culpability. The focus was suddenly on our clients.
There was no other evidence, no other person saying they saw me there. There was no cell site evidence to say I was there. They just had one person saying what he was saying and videos.
There were 9 defendants in all. 8 were convicted of Section 18 wounding with intent on a joint enterprise basis.
Initially, it was 10 years IPP with a tariff of 5.
I got sentenced 12 years, 6-year tariff.
When we came out, it was just hard, man, because I dropped out a lot of the things, a lot of people from my past, you know what I'm saying? I kind of kept myself to myself. Louis was one of the only people who I really still had a certain type of relationship with. So we had probation saying, listen, if you are together, you're going back to jail.
We had to go to our probation officers at the time and basically request to be together due to music.
You're never free because you've always got an invisible chain. I don't trust a lot of people. We don't want to give anybody excuses to try and recall us.
I hear a siren, I kind of freeze up a bit, even though I'm not doing nothing wrong, but that's just how my body reacts certain times.
We know our goals, we know what we want, we know what our lane is, we know who we need around us, and we know who we don't need around us as well. I feel like the music is a very big positive thing, man. Nothing better than being with your best friend doing what you love to do.